The following is brought to you in association with and from a proud partner of the Shining Wizards Network. Entertainment here.
Welcome to the BroKast, where we dive deep into the world of pro wrestling and film for keeps. Join us as we talk and explore. The BroKast is knocking at your door. Get ready to rumble, get ready to roll. Welcome to the BroKast, where we dive deep into the world of pro wrestling and film for keeps. Join us as we talk and explore. The BroKast is knocking at your door. Welcome to the BroKast, where we dive deep into the world of pro wrestling and film for keeps. Join us as we talk and explore. The BroKast is knocking at your door. The BroKast is knocking at your door.
Hello again, guys, and welcome to another episode of the BroKast Podcast. My name is Thomas, and sitting with me, as always, is my bro, and he's your bro too. Give it up for Alan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the BroKast. It is me, as I is he, Alan of the BroKast. Tom, how are you?
Bro, I'm going good. We were just chatting off the mic that I'm looking very hairy from my side. I've got beard growing, got the hair going, and you've got a shaved head. So
Did the complete opposite, guys. Yeah, no. Welcome to the man from the mountain, and the man who chooses not to be anywhere near the mountain whatsoever. Happy to be in the suburban city, and just this guy lives off the land. Well, I go down to the shops and actually buy things properly. He's that guy on TikTok, who pretty much uses the land, like he cuts open, he gets like a fresh chicken breast and he puts it on the rock and he actually gets the ash from it and cooks it through that way. If you know what I'm talking about, if you're a person on Instagram or TikTok and you see those wild videos, that's him. I've just hit my mic. Me on the other hand, that's not me, no. I'm happy to call up fucking Uber and get myself a burrito at 3 a.m. That's some good shit. Explains the hair. I know.
it's here.
I have done that so many times in the existence of being on this planet. And even when it's become such an easy thing to get food at obscure hours, there's so many times where I've gamed for most nights, and then I've got this hankering for chicken nuggets and a Sprite. Just cook, Uber Eats, 20 nuggets, some Sprite, so a large chips. Arrives at your door, no questions asked. Just get your bag, take it upstairs, eat it like a fat fuck that you are, and be happy. And then get that Victoria Royale, baby. That's what it's all about.
Well, you used to do it for a while, didn't you? You were a driver for a short time, weren't you? Doing that late night visits and
That was a thing I did for about 6 weeks. It was just during the Christmas break a couple of years back. And, it was fun, and you could just be chilling at home, just doing your own thing. And next minute you get a little message on your phone saying, "Hey, go time. Go, it's time for a delivery. Can you get it?" You click on it, go, "Yep, I'm there." You see what area it's in. It's close by to you. Go up to the shop, go collect the order, go and try to get to the person's place. And it was very simple. Most of the time it was always in the message, leave at door. So I would ping a message to the people that I was driving to and go, "Hey, heads up, I'm 5 minutes away." So you just give them that little friendly message. And then you just left it at the door and you just sort of just drive back a little bit and you're just making sure that, and then you just see the person come out they turn the light on of the front porch, grab the bag, slam the door, light goes off, and you're like, "All right, cool, you got your meal." And then you get a nice little message or something back there. It's like, delivered with care, and and you get a little point system. So I was like, "Fucking oath, go me." So yeah, for those brief while during Christmas, and I'm probably going to do it this year. I'm thinking about going back and doing it. That should be fun. Just like, do a little live stream on TikTok or some shit. Hey guys, what's going on? Just doing some deliveries tonight. Just doing the Uber. That's what's going on. Got no interest in using the Uber service as a driving thing, but it's mainly just was for delivering food only. And that was pretty much some of the sales. It was a very fairly like boring job sometimes, where you would just like pick up this pizza, pick up this thing, take it back to that place. That's it. But the one thing I was always very lucky about, crossing my fingers here, I never had a bad thing. Like, I made sure when I went to that shop, I'm like, does this have a Coke in here? Okay, cool. I would take the Coke out of the bag. I don't know why some services do this. I'm getting on a bit of a rant here. When you order something with hot food inside, some businesses put the cold can of Coke or whatever inside with the fucking warm stuff or the hot stuff. So when you get your meal comes along in this brown paper bag, it's been in there together. So one thing is your drink's going to be fairly sweaty and disgusting and not very nice to drink. And then the meal that you're having it with will also be lukewarm. So you've taken the flavor. It's not hot. So my purpose was I always had a special carry bag with me. It was the ones you get from the shops. They're little eco-friendly freezer bags. And I would put the drink in the bag, and I would have a separate bag for the warm meals. So as soon as I got there, I never put them together. I would always make sure that can of Coke is up the front, normal food's in there. So you made sure that shit stayed warm and the drink stayed cold. And there's a lot of business out there who make that dumbass mistake of going, no, we put everything in the bag so nothing gets lost. That's how we function as a business. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. You can suck a dick. That's what you could do.
I've had it happen here. We had someone deliver. We had Hungry Jack's, guys. If you're in the States, Burger King, but we had a Hungry Jack's. We got a family meal, and they had the drinks in the food bag, and he dropped it at the door. It was leaking. Like, the soft drink was everywhere. I remember picking up the box, and everything like almost fell through the bottom of it. I'm like, what the hell? And he's gone.
Fuck off.
And I'm like, and it was like the food was cold, but then it just broke. I mean, that was like $50.
That's
like
$50
$30
right
for
there.
the meal, plus like $50 for getting it here. And then it was like, and we're missing things too. So I'm like, this is great, man. I could have just driven around the corner, but I'm like, no, it'll be an experience for the kids. Let's just get it delivered. And just, leaking soft drinks. And well, question, I've always thought this too, like, who pays for your petrol?
I do.
So you have to. You commute from destination to destination, but you have to pay your own way to get there.
I do. And
right, okay.
But there's the understanding of it too. There's that you're not going out of your way to do this. So, and also the money I was making when I was doing these deliveries also was going back into my bank. Again, it's a percentage of what you were making through and what you were going through. And so, the mileage was I always found it when I was doing it that I wasn't going out of my way. Now, I'm not driving. I'm only doing local. I'm not going into the city. I don't need to do that type of shit. No. And that's where a lot of people do find a lot more of their money is by doing those longer shifts and going out further than they should. But again, the wear and tear on your car, that's the one thing you got to look out for.
Yeah, I've always thought that. I'm like, if you're like dropping off a $15 meal, but then you've spent $50 fuel to get from A to B to C. I'm like, so you have to pull over, fuel up your own car. So it's almost costing you money sometimes to even go about, because you could spend like $100 on fuel for the night and only make $50 on delivery. It's like, oh, okay, right. Yeah,
it's true. That's so true, and that's why you've got to be incredibly careful, and also doing that safety option of yourself of like, okay, and as long as you know your area. Like with us, we live close by. down here in Oz. So pretty much the areas I was focusing on was where we grew up when we were kids, and probably further out is probably where I used to live years ago. And then that was about it. As long as I was close to home as well too, I was all good. Yeah. So it was an interesting experience. I never thought I was going to put down my resume of, being a person. But I was like, all right, something I ticked off.
Yeah. I've actually thought about it too, because I don't work Fridays, and I was thinking like, why don't I occasionally on a Friday just be available? And I was like, do I do the driving thing? But then it's like, well, I've probably got to go get a separate car. I've got to pay for that fuel to be running, and I'm like, nah. But I was thinking about it just on the side as like a little bit of side cash to come in. So one day
doesn't help. It doesn't.
We could do it together.
Help.
We could do it together.
Ubering the meals or Ubering with people?
Everyone, everything.
I don't work with people. I never like working with you. This is the reason why this is a video cast, guys.
This is Alan. Hello. Say hi, Al.
Hello. No. I've got a headphone in.
We're doing a drive along. Would you like to be on it?
What are we, Jerry Seinfeld? We fucking...
Was it Coffee
that
and
dude
Cars?
from the late... Yeah, Coffee and Cars. Some other people are talking in taxis or something. Some shit like that. I don't know.
Taxi Cab Confessions. So.
Oh, now.
That's an old one.
That's a saucy show that was. That was a really... Actually, if you never think about it, I know we were going to talk about a few things, guys, on this show, but that show was actually really good. Thinking back to it, as a young person, as a young man watching that, you're hoping to see something in that show. But you never did because they blurred it. And they showed people of the night. They showed some very interesting characters. They showed some people going through a lot of hardship in their lives. But then for the taxi driver, that's going to be some of the most dangerous jobs on the planet sometimes, especially on a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday night. Because people like to get charged up, people like to drink, people like to take a lot of substances, and they like to party hard. And it could be very dangerous sometimes where you could be a driver and the person you're driving, you're taking this person where they need to go to point A to point B, and next minute they jump out of the car, and that's $55 or maybe $100 they've just done you a runner. Or if you try to confront them about a certain type of things they've been saying in the car or what they're doing in the car, they could pull something out on you. You could get hurt. It's a very dangerous job. And that's why I think we're going back and watching that show. Was it Taxi Cab Confessions? Especially because there was one this was set in the States, New York mainly. They used to show it. And again, it was just a camera crew following around taxi drivers. And they would set the little cameras up in their taxis. And again, you would watch like couples going out drinking hard, and they get in the cab, and the next minute the guy would get out because they stop at the 7-Eleven. And then you watch the woman get a bit flirty with the driver, and then the next minute he goes, oh, no, I'm not really interested. And then you sort of watch the husband get back in the car and go, what's going on here? Anything going on? He goes, oh, no, don't worry about it, sir. We're just going to keep driving. You see some fellas there too, some young black gentlemen as well too. And I remember watching one episode, he was saying, oh, you're part of this show. And immediately the kid looked at the young black man, looked at the guy, he goes, are you a cop? Are you a cop? And he goes, no, man, I'm not a cop. He goes, okay then, man, that's fine. How much I owe you? And he goes, I don't, no, it's a free drive. It's a free drive we're giving you. He goes, oh, no, man, I got to pay you. And he's like, nope. Have a good time. Bang. I think another one, there was an episode where, because at the end of the show, they were showing like the final clips before the ending, and there was always a free ride for these people that were with them. Because again, they got to be on TV.
Yeah.
And I think I remember seeing, this old Italian man got dropped off at his apartment. He then came downstairs with his partner, who was also an older Italian woman, and they handed this man several Tupperware containers of like bolognese, red sauce, all this Italian stuff. And I was looking at that show. And again, when you're looking at it through it as a young person's eye, it was like, where are the titties? Where's the ass? Where's the sexy stuff that's going on? Because it was like, taxi cab convection next on Channel 10. You're like, all right, mate, we're going to see some titties tonight. And then you're like, there is no titties. But then you watch it again, you reopen things in your brain as an older person. You're like, man, that guy right there just got nearly $200 worth of Italian food for driving around this guy and getting him home safely. And this old nonna's coming down going, here you go. Yeah. And you're like, fuck yeah, free food. Let's go. Cool. Yeah. So we went down another rabbit hole there, guys. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, just taxi cab convictions. Not with the BroKast. No.
One day. We'll see. So.
No. I'm telling you straight up, no. I don't like working with people. Like I said, I don't like working with you. So there we go. I'm not getting in the cab with you.
Fine.
Yeah. Fine. If you're driving, that's fine. We've done this show before.
Yeah, shoot.
I was just checking out my phone here. Go back and listen to some of the old shows that we've done in the car.
Well, we have done a few drive-alongs too. I was going to say we've done about 3 of them. They're actually some of my favourite too. There's some good journeys we've been on to the UFC, and guys, you can check out that in the TPK Vault. Some of it's on YouTube, a lot of it's on audio platforms. So Apple iTunes,
I was going to say, is that UFC show on YouTube?
The drive-along to and from?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. No.
Good. Don't put it on. No. People don't need to hear that.
I'll put it somewhere.
Up. No, don't.
It was a good one.
No need for
good
it.
Times.
I know that's why you like it.
Yeah, that's why I do like it. It's actually in my downloads. I'd go back and check it out. So, yeah.
Before you leave this planet, they're going to be like, what's he wants to listen to before he dies? Probably the BroKast episode 13. The travel where he and his brother went into the city together, and you can actually hear his older brother quite inebriated towards the last half an hour of the show. Yeah. And you watch it, and as you're dying, you're like, just listening to. He's alive. Look, the light's back in his. Oh, he died. And then he goes, well, thanks, guys. Thanks very much for listening. We'll see you next time.
They're good times. We should do another drive. We'll figure out a drive along and we'll do one. No drinking. We'll just be driving.
Yeah, of course.
See how we go.
So, I like this.
So, guys, we are back for the month of July. July, almost August, actually. Last time you would have heard of us live in person was our TNA Impact show that we did back in June. We watched the very first episode of TNA Impact in 2004.
Good show.
Yeah, I love that one. We then dropped the TBK Vault. So fully loaded 2000 triple main event. That was a good show. Good downloads on both audio platforms and also on video. And now we are back. Now we're doing a show. We had 2 shows. We were thinking, like, did we go 2001 or did we go 2002? And 2001 was the Invasion. We were like, yeah, that's a good one. Maybe one time. But there's one show we've referenced a lot on this show. A particular match from this show. And we're talking The Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, ladder match. Undisputed title, and we're like, let's go find it in the vault. And I found it, and I said, bro, what are you thinking? And he's like, yep, let's do it. So that's going to be our wrestling companion for episode 234. Any comments out before we actually might hit play? We won't do promos, just thinking of time, but we can save them for the end.
Make yourself famous, kid. That was one of the most famous things that Jim Ross said on this particular show. So we're watching the entirety of this show too. So we're not just watching the match between Jeff Hardy and The Undertaker. We're watching the entire show.
That's right. Alan, do you want to give us our countdown?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to press play with us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I just realized as you were saying that to me, I didn't even actually have it loaded up on my screen. So I literally, as you said, 1, I hit play. So I timed that well.
That's what we do here, guys. We're professional podcastians. Oh, here we go. This was a very interesting time here. Vince McMahon in the ring, calling out the WWE roster, talking about this ruthless aggression he wants to see in wrestlers.
It's an interesting time, like even seeing like WWE or Entertainment pop up at the start, because this was the year it changed. I think it was April 2002 when Hogan was champion. You know,
Get the F out.
Federation was dropped, and as you said, the Get the F out came in, and I think I always remember this year as a big thing around like who is the next big people, because Stone Cold's gone, The Rock is gone, like the big stars are kind of going away, and it's like, well, really, there's no competition. You know, TNA has just started. Like, TNA is a month old here. You know, there's no WCW, there's no ECW, the Invasion storyline's over, so it's like, what is next? Like, it's kind of getting a bit stale, it's getting a bit boring. And then you get Lesnar coming in and just, fully decimating the entire roster. He
was a killer at this particular moment. He is going all out on everyone. And this feud between he and Rob Van Dam that we're seeing on our screens right now. Paul Heyman still hit.
Look at that, spinning in the leg kick.
To Paul Heyman.
And they actually had
a 5-star
really
front splash.
Like Van Dam and Lesnar had a series of matches and really good. Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh.
That's just nasty. And then through the table.
Jesus.
Which one of you has that quality? I think we just saw.
And I think Brock's like 23 or something like that at this time. Like he's 23. Like this was 24 years ago.
24.
Like he's in
right.
his 40s now, but this is young 23-year-old Brock Lesnar. The Union Underground theme.
Right in that wheelhouse of angry teenagers right here, ladies and gentlemen.
We got the NWO just driving a truck into the ambulance with The Rock in it.
With The Rock in it, and that's what he had to go away. Bradshaw right there as well too, because there was during that promo too. Vince got right into Bradshaw's face. Is it going to be you? It would be not this Bradshaw that we see before us. It would probably be a year later. The John Bradshaw Layfield character was born, and that went.
Yeah, that would have been
like
05. I think that. Oh no, 04. I think it was. Yeah.
Coming up, yes.
Another funny thing too, like even watching that opening package there showing the Raw roster, this was the separate brands. Like this was the year Raw and SmackDown became brands. We had the WWE draft, I think, a few months earlier, so you had a lot of tag teams split, such as the Dudley Boys. You know, Bubba was on Raw, Devon was doing Reverend Devon with Deacon Batista on SmackDown, and
Dave Batista, early days here too, and then that's right too. Mr. Cena, Mr. John Cena would be very soon gracing our screens as well too, as the Rookie.
And I also think too, like the championship belts were quite different, where like the undisputed title would appear on both brands. The women's title was both brands, and I think the tag titles. But I think the IC title, I think it eventually got got unified. Was it that year or something, or the year after, where the IC title was unified with the European and then the Hardcore and all those things?
As soon as Bradshaw, as soon as Bischoff made his presence felt on Raw, this is what I remember that he was doing. He unified a lot of titles.
Yeah, the mindset was almost like everyone should be going for the world title, like that's the belt. There shouldn't be any secondary. You should be coming for that championship. So,
my God, Paul Heyman is so skinny here.
Yes,
the wise
like
man,
now, doesn't he?
He does look like the Penguin.
He slowly evolved into Oswald Cobblepot.
He had very much Oswald Cobblepot. He just needs the monocle on the eye.
Yeah.
No longer wears a baseball cap anymore. Too, he owns the baldness and the and looking at Brock Lesnar here, he looks like a young Viking.
Yeah.
You know, and now you look at him now, that he will be competing at SummerSlam in a Hell in a Cell against Omafima. Jesus Christ! And how many years ago did you say it was? 24.
This was 24 years ago. Yeah. The clean shaven, short haircut, and now he's all Viking, long hair, beard. Yeah. Even the tattoo sword, doesn't have the sword tattoo, and
It was
what
very
did
funny
I watch
when
recently too? It was the year that Brock debuted. It was a tag. Listen to this tag team matchup.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a tag team match from 2002, I believe it was. The team of Batista and Brock Lesnar take on Taz and Spike Dudley for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Jesus
from a Sunday.
Christ.
It was a heat. I think it was a heat before Brock was like this character.
Who took the pin?
I'm going to have a look. It might have been Brock. I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that Taz or...
yeah, it was when Taz and Spike were the tag champs.
Yeah, I remember
took
this.
on
I remember that.
Batista and Brock. What? All right, go out there, work 4 minutes, go on, get the pin. Choke him out.
Yep.
I'm going to find out, actually, while we're sitting here.
Taz and Spike Dudley. Give these kids a chance from OVW. Jimmy Cornette's brought them up. Let's see if we can do something with them. Let's see if they've got that ruthless aggression about themselves.
Let's have a look. So the match goes for 5 minutes. I'm going to fast forward to the end. So we're getting an
So
open
he's calling out a
here,
veteran. Granshaw. Who is he calling out? He's calling out a veteran, though.
So the ending spot,
fucking neck.
Batista
Such
takes
a
the pin.
thick neck. Batista took the pin.
So
wow.
Brock Lesnar gets caught in the Taz mission. Spike then does the acid drop and pins Batista.
Onto Batista.
Yeah.
Didn't he and Randy Orton, when they were part of Evolution, like ended up like breaking Spike Dudley's... Oh, wow.
I believe so.
Through a table or some spot?
When Brock had the blonde facial hair. Do you remember that? He had a little goatee, just blonde. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He asked for a veteran, and he's got the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Well, this is fresh off his run as GM. Because he was GM when the draft happened. He took on Vince McMahon in a matchup on Raw, where it was winner take all. And I remember Lesnar coming out and cost him that actual matchup. Yeah.
That's right.
And Flair have only been in the WWE for, this is July, so he's probably, 8 months in? Because he returned, November the previous year?
Straight after the Survivor Series.
He looks good, though.
Oh, absolutely.
He's looking like WCW Flair. They're like 99 President.
He does, absolutely. President Flair.
You know, I don't remember any of that. Like, I've watched Nitros recently, and I'm like, I have no memory of this WCW president, like, treating it like the United States president, when he had, like, Charles Robinson with him, and he had Arn and Dean Malenko and Asia. I'm like, he went to the asylum. Yep. I'm like, I don't remember any of this. Yeah.
I think that because there was so much going on this channel, that we were focused on that. We're very interested in what WWF was up to, and then I think down here too, WCW wasn't getting a lot of play.
No,
like we were lucky to maybe pick up a show every now and again, but we didn't have the luxury that the people over in the States had, where you had to watch. They were on two separate times at the same time on two separate channels. No, we didn't have that luxury.
Yeah, because the Nitro was like even weeks behind. And sometimes it was
Absolutely.
like a Nitro from even the previous year. And I remember the old VHSs. Like, we didn't actually have a lot at the video shop. There was lots of World Wrestling Federation. There was a few ECW, but the WCW, there wasn't a lot. So at the time, I would be like, oh, there's Bash at the Beach, and then there'll be like a gap, and then there's the other one, but I wouldn't have the show in the middle. So I would get this show and go, oh, I thought he was champion. Like, when did that happen? So we didn't get a whole, like, you can type in any pay-per-view, didn't exist. If the VHS wasn't there, then you don't get Bash at the Beach 97, or you don't get Road Wild. You know, you don't get Hogwild and stuff like that. So, Jesus.
Jeez.
I think
like
from
running
memory
into a
too, this
wall.
is a similar time. Didn't he took on Hogan? Remember on SmackDown when he bloodied him up as well? Brock.
That was meant to be what was the name of the show? We went to it. The
Global Warning Tour.
Global Warning Tour. Hogan was meant to attend, but Brock Lesnar ended up hurting him.
And that was actually close to this timeline. That was actually pre-SummerSlam. It was just before SummerSlam that year.
It was.
Because it was, what, Rock, Triple H, Rock main event. Good show.
Yeah, I remember the show opening, the Global Warning Tour, and of Paul Heyman. It was actually Brock Lesnar's music hitting, and they both didn't say, there was just like, you know, there is no Hulk Hogan here tonight, and the crowd booing, they were angry. But then, you know, later on in life, Mr. Hogan would return back in 2015, and I still can't believe I got to meet him.
What a power slam!
Huge.
Yeah, and I went to the Hulk Mania tour that he did down here.
That's right.
Where it was Flair and Hogan in the main event. I think they worked about 6 minutes. They both bladed. Big bootleg drop. 20 minutes of posing.
That's it. There we go. Hogan must pose.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh. He's not even selling.
And even seeing Ric Flair do the strut there. If you've watched the episode of WWE Unreal Season 3, just dropped on Netflix, and Obafemi, when he's actually asked, "What's the idea of that strut that you do?" And he said, "Well, it's kind of my variation on the Ric Flair strut that I do as I'm coming down the ramp." And I'm like, that is pretty cool.
That is, yeah, definitely. That was a great series, especially that most. Jesus Christ!
Over Earl Hebner, God, Jesus.
Oof.
Is this a shoot? Jesus, Flair.
You're gonna. Come on, nature.
Come on, nature.
Come on, nature.
And this is funny because this is where like Brock's doing more of the actual speaking now, where he was that kind of mute monster. Like in that promo where they showed him backstage with the coach, I think that was like the first time he actually spoke, when he told Paul to shut up and then start speaking. So like giving him a bit more of a verbal character. So yeah.
Oh. This stuff reminds me of Flair and Vader back in the day.
Yeah.
Him being manhandled like that.
That was like 93, 94 might have been. Starcades and yeah.
And that's the cool thing about
I
Flair.
watched a match the other day, Vader versus Will Ospreay, when they when they fought. It was one of Vader's last matches.
Will Ospreay versus Vader.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm like, when did this happen? Like, Will Ospreay looks so little, like he looks like a light heavyweight, but he's full on doing all these crazy flips and stuff against Vader. He's wearing track pants.
Vader.
Yeah.
Vader in track pants.
Yeah. He had a mask on, so.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think it was after that. It was after that time when Ricochet and Ospreay had their matchup, and like people were like, "This is not wrestling. Wrestling's not meant to be that." And I think
the
Vader
flip-flop
was
and
quite
fly bullshit.
Yeah, so Vader was quite vocal, and then they end up working a match, I think, after that. So,
nah, fuck that noise. They said if someone came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to do a program with a legend of wrestling? Oh yeah, sure. Who have you got for me? Is it Bret Hart? Is it Ric Flair? Is it the Macho Man? Who is it? Give me a good name. You know, is it Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff? No, tell me. No, it's Vader. No, I liked no. We'll pay you. We'll pay. No. I want to see my kids grow up. I want to see my grandkids. No, thank you. I don't want to take on a frothy mastodon, please. Fuck that noise. No.
And it's funny because it's like on the indie, you're saying that there's like so many matches like you never think you would see, but they've actually happened. It's like WWE games like turned like a made up fight. You know, WWE games. Like, they've actually worked each other. Like Mike Awesome just took on Samoa Joe, and you're like, excuse me, when did that happen?
Excuse me, what?
When did Mike Awesome take on Samoa Joe? Yeah, like all these matches, you're like, they never met. But like, I'm thinking Ospreay Vader, and I watched it the other day. And I'm like, there you go, they actually wrestled. Yeah,
wild man.
Oh,
watch it.
Blow.
Oh, the old mule kick.
See, Flair's looking pretty good. Like he's tanned up, but he looks good.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, this is Flair of Wow. Oh, Ric Flair with a suplex on Brock Lesnar.
Oop.
Fucking hell. He's flying through. Oh my God.
It's a good
selling
matchup.
for him hard. Yeah, definitely. Definitely showing that Flair has still got it at this time. Figure 4 time.
Oh.
Fucking hell, Paul Heyman nearly pulled.
Girl, turn around.
What's he going to do?
He's coming in. Boom.
Boom.
Very nice. Here we go. F5. No. Yep. Oh, look at this,
Yep,
man.
F5 time. Oh,
man,
what a maneuver.
So I remember the first time seeing that and going, what the hell? Like when he hit Maven. What the fuck was that? Yeah, when he hit Maven the night after WrestleMania 18, I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, it's not like a TKO or like a Death Valley driver. Like the full rotation. Yeah. I'm like, look at that.
And then fucking up Al Snow through the trash can.
Oh, yeah, the Spinebuster. And Spike
Dudley, that Spinebuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 1, not 2, but 3.
Yeah, because Spike came down with a kendo stick. And then he gets clothesline. Then he gets power.
Trying to break it over his. It didn't do anything.
It's either a kendo or a chair. He comes off the top rope.
Yeah, it was a kendo stick, and he tried. I think it was or some type of stick. It didn't do shit. Just fucked him up.
And it was cool. Like you think this is something they still do now, where like the winner of the King of the Ring gets a title shot. They did it last year. This year they were going to do that, but Oba says no. I'm actually giving up my title shot so I can get the match against Brock. But I think it was cool because the old video games used to do that. I think it was WrestleMania 2000. If you win the King of the Ring, you would get a title shot at SummerSlam. And I thought that was really a cool idea to kind of keep, it's not just Rumble. Like Rumble's your way to Mania, King of the Ring is your way to SummerSlam.
Very nice.
Jackie Gator.
Oh, it's Jackie.
Jonathan
Korchman.
Do you check out Coachman stuff today?
No.
Yeah.
No. No, thanks.
Yeah.
I try to avoid most wrestling podcasts these days. I mean, our ones, we don't get too political. We have a bit of fun. I don't really hate AEW. It's a gimmick, okay? I'm removing the veil here, guys, and going, it's not that bad, you know? There was a time where I was like, I don't like it. Get rid of it. Fuck off. No. Do I watch it? No. Do I see on Thursdays down here in Australia? Do I go on X and do I type in AEW Dynamite? Yes, I do. When I play 2K25, do I have AEW superstars in that wrestlers in that game? Yes, I do. Oh, Molly Holly fucking up Jackie right here.
Coach not even helping.
Well, no, nor he should. He's not.
Whoop! Just walks.
I'm not good. He's like, these bitches want to fight each other. I ain't getting involved.
My first thought when that camera angle showed this scene here, showing that plastic, you know what my mind took me to?
Man, I know. I probably know what you're meaning as well too. But let's go. Let's see if you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Yes, it took me to Shane and Kurt Angle. From
Oh
the
no, it didn't take me there.
Where'd you go?
It didn't. No. This is totally two separate polar opposites of what we're thinking of at this particular time. No, this reminded me, that scene when they came through there, reminded me of Armageddon 1999.
Ah.
And there was a match between the Cat and I think Terry Reynolds.
So it was
Cat,
Ivory.
Yeah. Ivory.
What was the one with Chaz? What was her name?
Barbara Bush.
Barbara Bush?
BB? Yeah.
Who else was there? I think it was a fatal four-way. Maybe Jackie. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's that scene in the water and where Kat then lifts her top up and we got to see what her mama gave her. And then quickly Sergeant Slaughter covers her up, hitting this fucking mic. We're going to move it over here. Covers her up and fucking, that's it. Well, she's got enough of the molly go around.
Oh, drop
kick. Oh, no, I thought it was a drop. It was a drop kick.
I think she actually works for WWE now, I think, still too. I don't know if she was in Unreal, but she's been in one of the old ones before.
Who, Molly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I did not know that.
Yeah. I think I've seen her sitting there with Tyson Kidd in like one of the previous seasons they've shown.
Oh, I did not know that at all. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus. Hell yeah. This was that time too when they were doing that thing with Molly Holly, where they would like catch her like doing it. Oh, they pantsed her.
Yeah.
She's got them granny panties on. That's what I was talking about. Like they would walk in on her, like doing this exercise thing, and it was, she was making fun of her.
The camera angle
would
be like a fish lens. It was
right up in their booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even King there before the action, he's like, "It's puppy power, JR. Puppy power."
Ah, yes, because of Trish having them things on her. Do them things thang? Yes, they thang.
Hey, Nowinski.
Hey.
That chest looks chopped. Yeah.
I think that's always been a birthmark on his body. That's been around for, I think.
He's still doing good stuff too. I actually follow his
Absolutely.
His social media, Instagram,
same,
and on X as well. Yeah.
TikTok as well. I found him on TikTok the other day, and he's and he talks about the wrestling today too. Like he actually says, like he watches a match and go, "Oh yeah, that looked like it hurt, but you've got to be careful." And again, he's just saying what it needs to be said because there was none of that back in the day.
Well, I think his tenure was what 2 to probably 04, 2 years.
As soon as he took a drop kick to the face and broke his face, and then he got hurt, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm not no."
Royal Rumble, when it was Rey Mysterio and Edge, and like Rey got him, and then Edge fell on him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, "I'm going to do a little bit more programs with Test and who else was there? Steiner." And then he was like, "You know what? I'm out. I've got a life to live." But he also,
partnered up with Teddy Long, wasn't he? Teddy Long, Rodney Mack. They were together for a short time. Yeah. Look at King.
What's he got here? He's got a Harvard graduate.
I thought he was getting out headphones. Just put the buds in.
No, that didn't exist back then. I thought he was finally going to propose
to JR.
Yeah. I understand that, Jim. King. I understand that wholeheartedly.
Some hardcore action, eh? There's the belt. Look at that.
Howdy, everybody. My name's Bradshaw. I got a cowboy hat. I got my hardcore title and a big rope.
I remember this Bradshaw not being a hardcore champion, but I remember he was European champion for a short time. Like, why would you give Bradshaw the European title? Yeah.
Yep.
And then at one point, Dreamer had the belt, and then there was like a license plate. Like, it actually had a license plate on the actual frame.
He made it the New York title.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is this a hardcore match now? I don't think it was. And then,
well, he's saying that he pinned Bradshaw last week, and now he's challenged him to a hardcore championship matchup since he pinned him last week.
It's a non-title match.
This is going to be a clang. Oh no, he's stopping it.
Oh no, it's not. Charles Robinson.
Oh, okay, so it's not a title match. There we go.
No, but
jeez.
Charles. Oh, wow.
Is that it?
Cowbell to the head. 1, 2.
What?
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
I was waiting for that actual.
So it's his intelligence that helped him get the win out.
Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Very smart there. When a big cowboy boy comes to you with a big rope with the bell on the end, make sure to tell the referee to be distracted with a steel chair.
Look at these two, just polar opposites, but they work so
well. Polar
opposites.
But I would imagine if they got them together in a room and they'd be smoking the Chiba, they'd be having a great time. Now, is Flair, not Flair, is William Regal at this time still GM?
Good question, because I think Vince owned both, but I think he may have put his power back to Regal. I'm actually not sure. Because Bischoff wasn't there till September, I think. Because he gave the world title to Triple H, wasn't he? That was on the road to Unforgiven, which I think was September.
Oh. You want to challenge? You want to fight, mate? You want to fight?
Duchess of Queenbee rules. Duchess of Queenbee rules.
Do you remember that? Jericho and I had that match. It was like the Canadian match they had in the Canadian rules match they had in WCW. Lance Storm. Was that Mike Awesome?
It was during the feud between Hugh Morris when he was United States champion, I think, going after Lance Storm, and they had a series of Canadian rules and stuff like that. Yeah,
was that one? Am I thinking it's it was humorous? Yeah, humorous.
Well, I think he feuded with Awesome, and then Awesome joined the team.
Yes, he did. Cut his hair. He actually. Now these two have got their little past, especially when you see a ladder.
They do, yeah.
The Terry Invitational Tournament, or the TIT.
99.
And she climbed the ladder too, just to show King. And King was very excited because she winked at him.
Oh, look out! Well, shit, that
is that one? Daddy, you watching? Daddy, you watching? Yeah, man, I'm watching.
Because that's right. The Hardys were with Terry. That was after Michael Hayes, wasn't it? Because they came in with Michael Hayes when they were with the Brood. Yeah. And then by the end of the year, they were with Tori going into the Rumble.
No, it was the night after. They kicked him to the curb and they beat the shit out of him. And then we've got this hot blonde. We don't need a free bird in tight pants to hang out with. Go hang out with Terry Gordy and go away. Let us na-na-na-na-na. It's that ducky quack Booker T.
I do love the Goldust Booker T stuff. It used to make me laugh.
This was some fun shit.
Oh, look at it.
Oh.
This is cool. See, my favourite one of all time is when The Rock was there. There's the one where Goldust is dressed as The Rock. He's got the full eyebrow up, He does the whole
Yep.
gesture, and Luck's like, "Why do you touch yourself like that?" And it's just the way just go, just looks around.
I've never really
It's
explained
sick,
it
you're
why
a
I
sick
don't.
freak, and he's just like,
Yeah, it's sick.
yeah, the voice.
I was
thing with that.
watching
What were you saying?
watching the Unreal series, Unreal the other night, and that very last episode, I was watching with my partner, and they went into the archive area with Cody Rhodes, and they showed all the coffins, and she went,
Yeah.
"Where the fuck are they?" And I said, "This is great." So I just want to talk about this part here. Booker T with the lightsaber. This is fucking funny. This is a. I'm about to get medieval, man.
About to get medieval.
Obi Bukanobi. God. Master Jedi Champion.
He's down on one knee as well.
Hell yeah. Hell
Look at that
fucking
camera
yeah.
shot.
And speaking, because as I speak about this, I'm talking about gold dust. They showed a gold casket, and she goes, "What the fuck is going on there? Where are they?" I said, "They're at the archives." "Why are there so many caskets?" "The Undertaker used to have casket matches." "Oh, why is that one gold?" I said, "Well, that's Cody Rhodes' older brother's Pacific one that he made for the Undertaker." And she looked at me and goes, "How do you know all this?" And I went, "I like wrestling, and I think I might be slightly autistic." And she went, "Yep, it makes sense." And we just went back to watching the show, and I thought, "Babe, come on, 14 years of being together. Holy shit."
But that's funny because like that's like me. Like when someone says something like a year or a month, it's like I go. It's like all these drawers are here, and my mind then sees that the vault. It opens up, and I go, "Oh yeah, that was Vengeance. You know, that was this show. The championship match was this." It's tattooed in. But you talk about like anything from like 11, 12, it kind of blends in. But that 98 to like 05, 06, I can just go boom. Oh, yep, that was this show, this main event. Yep, he was champ. This one turned heel. Yeah, but that's just how we do
just
it.
saw
It just all blends in.
It all blends in. It's better than heroin. We could be on drugs and we could be like not here right now. We could have fucked our lives up pretty badly with drugs, but we chose wrestling instead. And we decided to become family men. And that's our lives now.
So I think from that previous promo, was that Eddie Guerrero and Benoit, I think have now joined Raw. That's what I'm picking up.
Returning Chris Benoit is now part of Raw. And seeing Vince McMahon with Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero.
Well, Van Dam, I remember, won the title from Eddie Guerrero because that was that ladder match on Raw where the fan jumped in. Do you remember that?
In Canada.
He jumped in and he shook the ladder while Guerrero was like halfway up, and Guerrero jumped down and just punched him.
He fucked him up. He's luckily the European champion. Champion versus championship match, guys.
See, when I see that belt, it makes me go back to like that photo shoot that WWE did. I think it was like probably a good 7 years ago. And it was all the old belts being brought back. And you see like Roman Reigns with like the Winged Eagle title. Like you see the old belt. I'm trying to think who was holding the European. I think it might have been Sheamus or something like that. But it was like Sheamus with like the European Championship belt.
Yep.
It was like the Usos holding the old like WWF tag team title belts. And I'm like, I should have always. I love those belts. So this is a rematch from that year's Mania.
I was about to say the same thing. And again, talk about your difference in wrestling styles. Very explosive, high kicks, high flying maneuvers. And they got that ground and pound of Regal. And I still love it. I don't know what it is, but Regal's wrestling, oh man. Give me that any time, you know. Watch this.
Oh, Far out.
Fucking
Like
nasty.
Tiger suplex. And it makes you think, like, those dream matches, like Regal versus Zack Sabre. Regal versus Gunther. Like, what could have been? Like, we got Bryan versus Regal. That was cool. But to see, like, Zack Sabre versus Regal, Gunther,
even Ospreay,
that would have been wild. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably stuff out there where maybe Regal has probably done a match or two while he was, like, on his way away from WWE when he was having his, oh my God.
Yeah.
Interesting sign there behind.
He did that match where, I remember the one when he took on Daniel Bryan, and Bryan's in the ring, standing there, Regal's coming out to the same theme song, and then it transition into the He's a Man song.
Yeah.
And he's like, he stops, he acknowledges it, Bryan's laughing, and Regal's like, gets in, dusts, cleans the shoes off, steps into the ring.
Yep. Different dude. That's Wayne Regal. That was Steve Regal we were talking about then.
Yes, I think you were pointing out is it the Bring Back Goldberg sign?
Bring Back Goldberg sign. Yep.
Yeah.
Because he would return momentarily.
Yeah, Goldberg would have been March the next year when he
That's
speared
right.
The Rock the night after Mania 19. He's just collecting paychecks, if you think about it. He's probably doing movies like Universal Soldier The Return and just taking those checks.
That Legends deal that he was part of, I would imagine too.
Well, it was probably that time where like his contract didn't get absorbed with the purchase, because I think AOL Time Warner still owned his contract. So people like
they did
Nash,
Flair,
Hall, Goldberg,
Nash,
a lot of them were
all
just
those
paid
guys
to stay home. Yeah,
Luger.
Look at this.
Oh. I love that he went on his side there. Most people just land on their back. Regal's like, I'm not fucking up my back. I'll fall on my side.
Did you ever see
the
Dolph
full brunt is
Ziggler
on my arms.
when Ziggler got that?
Oh, yes.
When he went right over, like full somersault.
Yeah, that's Ziggler right there. That's Dolph. He's, Nick Namath. One of the best sellers in wrestling.
Oh, very nice.
Rolling Thunder. Senton.
And Ziggler's the champion in TNA.
He is. Yeah. Mark Santana was the former champion.
I was thinking for some later part of the year, I think we might do some TNA, because I thought one show I never watched was NXT versus TNA. And I thought, maybe we could do that as a bit of a watch-along. Yeah, got him.
Well, I was about to say, Mark Santana, the former TNA champion, made his debut. Debut. 5-star frog splash on Regal. Made his debut on NXT.
Too, yeah. I was waiting for that.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
The moment I heard he wasn't coming back, I'm like, he's there.
Yeah. As soon as he dropped the title, I heard about that. And like when he saw that he dropped the title to Dolph, I was like, he's NXT bound anytime now.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Made his presence very felt, just coming up through the crowd. Oh. There we go.
So his tenure was quite long too. Like, you think he debuted, the previous year? He went straight from here to TNA, I believe, when he left there, which was like 2008 or something like that, when he joined TNA. I think it was during Hogan's time, when Hogan was there.
Okay, yeah.
Hogan and Bischoff, and we covered, I think, some of his Van Dam stuff with Abyss in TNA.
Yes.
They had their
and again, he was
Stairway to Janice ladder match.
That's right.
It's not a person called Janice, guys. It was actually the name of a weapon.
It was a weapon. Big old piece of plywood.
Yeah, 2x4
with spikes on it. Yeah. Which is in 2K25. You can actually get it under the ring.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nasty when you get hit with it too.
Is that the one with the Abyss in it?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
That's why they put it. Yeah. And then seeing Parks in WWE Unreal, just seeing him, and he only had a small bit, and he was like giving the thumbs up to somebody, and he wasn't apologetic to fucking Bruce Pritchard, and Pritchard made him feel like a piece of shit.
That's so.
I was like,
I've watched that many times, and my heart breaks, and I don't even work there. I just go, this poor guy just wants to do the right Netflix episode. He's got the main event, fucking Rollins. How far are we over? Sorry.
But that's Abyss. That's a guy who, we saw parts of his flesh get ripped off by fire, barbed wire. He's got tattoos on his body that are permanently scarred off him. That pit ink is scarred into his flesh. And he's like, sorry, Mr. Brother Love. I'm like, the fuck? He couldn't, but again, it just shows that hierarchy, of Mr. Pritchard and Mr. Abyss in Parks where he is. It's just like, I'm sorry. And he goes, what can I say, pal? It's like, fuck, man.
It's funny because it actually makes me think, like, I think sometimes, and this isn't a perfectionist thing, but I think people that do the hardcore stuff want to make sure that it hits and it hits correctly. And when he was making those apologies to Bruce, it made me think back to when Mankind used to wrestle. And he'd be like, how did that go, Vince? Are you happy with that? Oh, no, look, I did. Like, Mick would always beat himself up because he would think, oh, that's not how I wanted it to be. I hope it gets perceived like this. Same thing with the Abyss. Like, they put a lot of work into what they're doing. And
it's their craft.
Just need that. They need that tick to say, are you happy? 100%?
I haven't got this $500 body. I've got this big man body. I've got this long hair. I've got this facial hair. What's it really doing for me? I don't have a body like The Rock or, the physique of like a Luger or, that type of style, So that's why they have to be that perfectionist of who they are.
Well, it's like that second, I think it was season 2 when it was Money in the Bank, when LA Knight doesn't follow that routine. And that's a match that Abyss was booking. And he's like apologizing to Triple H saying, I'm sorry, Hunter, that's not how it was meant to be. They were meant to be up here. And Triple H is like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not you that made the mistake. It was LA that made the mistake. So just leave it. Let it go. So,
Oh, here we go.
Look out.
Eddie Guerrero getting powerbombed by Bubba Ray.
Far out.
Fuck, did he owe you money or something, Bubba? And here's the returning Benoit.
I was going to say, talking about Bubba, did you see Busted Open Radio is now WWE Radio that we see all over social media? Have you seen that?
No. They've joined.
Dave LaGreca comes out on his show and says, look, we have an announcement. Nothing's going to change, but as of, I think it's the 29th, which I think is like Tuesday, he's like, we are branding. We are now WWE Radio. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same great action, but we're going to cover every PLE before and after the shows. And a lot of the community are like, well, what does this mean for like interviews when you would have like AEW guys on the show?
Yeah.
Like Thunder Rosa works in AEW. She also co-hosts the show. She came out on social media and said, well, some things come to an end. And sadly, my time in Busted Open has come to an end. I'm thankful to Dreamer, Henry, Dave, Bubba, Bully. But, I'm on to better things, wishing them all the best of luck. So as of next week, Busted Open, that whole show they have, will be rebranded as a WWE Radio. It's called WWE Radio, is its new name.
I watched, I think it was SmackDown they spoke about it, or was it Raw of last week?
Yep.
Michael Cole, because they're actually going to simulcast the actual radio for SummerSlam night 1 and 2. And I was like, it just takes me back to like wrestling on radio. Just feels like something from the 40s, the 30s and 40s, when you sit around the radio, the old timey radio, and you just listen to programs.
And I think there was like a WWE radio in like '96. Like I don't remember.
There was.
I remember seeing someone did like a reposting of that tweet and showed it. Looked like the old like Livewire set. But I'm like,
Bruce has talked about it on
these different methods. So,
yeah, of all things, radio. You know, I think they've conquered everything now: television, streaming services.
Well, they said like, oh well, you know, Stephanie McMahon's show will also be a part of it. Sam Roberts' show will also be a part of it. We're not changing anything though. The format's not going to change, and people are like, you say that, but you're now working for like $1 billion company that will say, hey, don't talk about that company anymore. We want you to mention nothing about that company. Just talk about this company. So, I
remember that was the same thing when they did the Undertaker podcast. And the fella that he co-hosts with is not really on the show anymore. And Michelle McCool is on there. And everyone's like, where's the other guy? It's like, what other guy? Well, you know, his friend. The one who started off, who went to him and said, hey, do you want to do a podcast with me? We could talk about your old wrestling days and we can get some of your old wrestling friends on here. Yeah, but here's my wife. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's how it is.
Yeah.
It's very much, I watched the fella today talking about Disney. Now, Disney is very happy to put their hands in all these products and it then absorbs them. It becomes theirs, you know. And again, it's that conglomerate that very much what WWE is now is very much like we're extremely very happy to have all these fingers in these pies. But do you understand? You're ours now. If I'm going to assume that's now mine. You know, you're going to be part of all this. Yeah. You can't. You want cake? Yeah, you only have to eat this cake and this cake only. Don't go over there and look at that other cake. This is yours here. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. And that happens when things get rebranded. Like when someone joins a different company. It's like, you can come to us, but we only want you for A, B, and C. Don't talk about B, E, F, G, all that stuff. Like, we don't want to hear about that. And then like Dave LaGreca had a bit of a, you know, he was that Cody crybaby thing when Cody wasn't in the Mania main event. That was used quite a lot. Bully is heavily involved in that. I think at WWE, is it LFG? That kind of reality show where they're bringing up young wrestlers. So I think he was probably big involved in getting that where they are now.
Absolutely.
But it's a shame because I don't know what it means for people like Mark Henry because like he still works in AEW. Thunder Rosa, as we know, is left. What does it mean?
Does he?
For Mark
I
Henry?
thought Mark left. I think he's no longer part of AEW anymore. I thought he was
okay. I'm not
moving
sure.
closer to. Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't seen him on any AEW program. Oh my god!
Yeah,
nasty maneuver. I know we're talking over an awesome match here, guys, but I think we got 3 champions of Bully Ray, Eddie Guerrero, and Spike Dudley. But then we've also got Benoit. And we could try to talk all the good stuff about some of these guys, but this is me personally, when there's a Chris Benoit's in that ring, I don't want to talk about him. You know, one of the world's biggest pieces of shit of what he did. So, but yeah, good maneuver, great match here. You got some great people in there. Then there's Chris.
Well, here's a question for you. Then I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
What's one of your favourite Spike Dudley moments?
Probably Sid Vicious's debut in ECW.
Ah, yes.
And he grabbed Spike Dudley, and I've never seen a jackknife powerbomb so fucked up, but was so tall. Like, again, Sid Vicious, big dude, tall fella. And how he just agilely just picked him up and just dropped him and went through a table, Spike Dudley's face. There's a crimson of red. Nasty. Yeah, I would have to say that, yeah.
Well, I'm probably going to say the same. I'm over in ECW, but I'm going to talk the Mike Awesome matches. Like, the Mike Awesome bomb from the top rope standing. I believe it was standing.
Yes.
That was after, I think, he gave a severe concussion to Spike Dudley's girlfriend in ECW.
That's right. Yep.
It's a moment that I think now where I'm like, I laughed when it happened, and then I think back now going, shit, that's really bad. Was when La Resistance put him through the table from inside the ring out, and his head hit the table, like not his body.
Yeah.
Just And I think there was an episode on Maven Huffman's YouTube channel where Spike and him reacted to their moments, and they talk about that. And Spike goes, "Yeah, that's probably up there. That's one of my worst pains. Was feeling that."
The choke slam from the Undertaker from over the top rope, and then the splat, and then Spike Dudley spoke about it on Chris Van Zant's show and said, "Didn't that hurt?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But it was my idea." I said to the Undertaker, I said to Mark, "All right, how about you choke slam me over the ring and out to the floor?" He goes, "I don't want to hurt you." He goes, "I can take it. Do it then." He goes, "Okay." And the splat, the noise of Spike acid drop. Oh, sorry, it's a Dudley dog in WWE. We can't call
he thudded like just on the mats. Yeah.
Yeah. 150 of this young man being splattered on the ground. And then there was another one, it was Darby Allin was on Chris's show as well too. And he goes, "How do you feel about people saying that some of your maneuvers are very much like of Spike Dudley?" And you could tell that affected Darby. He's like, "I'm not, maybe some of our styles are the same, but no, it's not." Like you could tell he took offense to being
they're similar.
branded as a Spike.
Darby's like that real Spike and Jeff Hardy merge, isn't he? Like he kind of does everything from all of them. Oh, Jesus.
Mind you, though, I see some stuff that Darby is very happy to do. Flip, flop, and fly.
Ooh. Oh, hangs him up.
Yeah, but I've seen stuff that Darby does, and you're just like, bro, there's probably no need for that, man. If you come on, I know you're young, I know you're crazy. What's up?
Let's jump off a ladder onto chairs on Jeff Hardy, and Jeff moves and just bounces off glass as well.
Or the glass. Go through a glass plate.
Where you're like, why glass? Like you would get so angry the idea of glass being used. You're fine with the table.
I was about to say it then.
The moment glass comes in, why?
I hate glass. I had a fucking jar today in my cupboard, fall from the top, and it landed on the ground and shattered. I fucking hate glass.
Yeah.
I had to pick it up. I had to clean up after, and it was all right as long as everything was not on the floor. But my God, do I hate glass? Oh my God, here we go.
Glass is like just when you think you've got it, 5 years
you're fine.
Later, you're walking one day
around
and you step on something and it just gashes your entire foot.
Just like that Angry Moyle said in Seinfeld. The Angry Moyle in Seinfeld said the same fucking thing to Elaine. And Elaine's getting like absolutely persecuted for it. Bubba bomb.
Oh. He got him.
Wow.
Yeah, because Bubba was doing like a modified cutter at this time, and then the Bubba bomb as well.
I think he stopped doing it as soon as Randy Orton sort of made his appearance in. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, with the RKO.
Yeah.
That table's there. That table. Oh,
that's nice. See ya.
Oh.
Wow.
Far out.
His little carcass got smashed.
I think Vengeance is the next pay-per-view. I think they had a tables match. I think from memory.
The DNC's too.
Yeah. What's Eddie doing?
Yeah, what's he?
Whoa. Oh, very nice.
That's cool. I was hoping the referees would move. I'm like, guys, you're fucking up the spot here. Come on.
He's knocked him. He's actually unconscious. Jesus. And it's funny, like this Eddie Guerrero, it brings back to that recent interview that I know CM Punk did, where he talked about veterans of the day that helped him. He helped his career, and it was Guerrero. He says one of my favorite memories was 2002, like working a small indie show, and I got to the arena, and they said you're going to be working Rey Mysterio and Eddie in a triple threat match.
Mm-hmm.
And Punk said, I remember walking into the locker room, and I see Mr. Guerrero. I see him sitting there. He looks exhausted. You can just tell it's a combination of traveling to get to here. He was released by the WWE. His family were leaving him. And here he is, sitting here in this room. I'm about to wrestle him. And he said, I remember approaching him and saying, Mr. Guerrero, my name's, CM Punk. I'm working here tonight with Ray. And he said he was the nicest person. And he said, look, kid, do you mind just talking with Ray and working out the match? And, I'll go out there and we do it. And he said that triple threat match is one of my favorite matches of all time. He said that's probably my top 3 favorite match. And he said every time it pops up on my feed, I always send it to Ray and think, hey, dude, can you think this was 24 years ago? And people still talk about this triple threat match. I think it was like IWA Mid-South, like Guerrero.
Speaking of Ray.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Speaking of Ray.
Nice. Yeah. Do you remember his debut?
Yes, sir. Yeah. SummerSlam. Kurt Angle.
Because that was his pay-per-view debut, but I think he debuted, I think it was like a SmackDown. He's like jumped off the steel cage onto like Guerrero and stuff like that, Chavo. And then he worked the Kurt match. Yeah, the Kurt match was his pay-per-view debut. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look out.
Kangaroo crutch snack.
Well, he didn't he do Steve Irwin?
Yes.
He did Steve Irwin.
He did.
He's
yes.
like coming in with a blonde wig on.
Yeah. G'day. What?
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Look at this. That's such a worked punch there by Nash.
Oh, that was like watching fucking John Cena hit someone. Here. I'm going to hit you. Here. No.
Well, this might actually be before the quad. Remember when he blew out his quad in that tag?
That's
match?
right, yeah. I think if he's not careful, he's probably going to do it there.
Blows out the quad. Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on this version of the NWO, which was like
suck dick,
Big Show,
sucked.
Booker T was in the group. Yeah.
No Hall, no Hogan.
Yeah,
what the fuck? It sucked. It was like towards the end of the NWO and WCW. Wasn't fun. It was kind of messy, and probably the best thing they did is like. What's his name? Big Show gets kicked out, and because at this time Shawn Michaels is back, isn't he too? Yeah.
Well, Shawn's just about to come back. He might have just recently come back. Yeah.
Well, no, he did because he kicked Booker T out, and Booker T is no longer part of the NWO. And that's why in that promo too, I think I've spoken about this on the show as well. You're the reason why Booker T. It's like. And that's why you're no longer part of this crew. And that's why Hunter is better than The Rock. And I remember looking and listening to that and going, when you're looking through the eyes of that as a young person, you're like, oh, that's not very nice. Then you know your wrestling stuff and you heard stories, and it's always very much, it felt racial. It was like, why are you only kicking out the one black brother? And now all of a sudden.
The comment of The Rock wasn't needed. Yeah.
There was none. Why did you bring up Hunter's name? Yeah, well,
because I remember there was he blew out his quad in the tag match, and then like the next week the NWO song hits. Vince comes out and says, "You hear that? You hear that there? That's the last time that you're going to hear that song in the World Wrestling Federation." And then it's like, oh, now what happens? And then you had HBK and Hunter. have that potential
Yep.
reunion. I think it was on a Raw of a pay-per-view, and then Triple H pedigrees him, and then we get their SummerSlam matchup, which is only a few weeks away from here.
Mm-hmm. We got the Undertaker here on our screens with the big evil singlet.
Well, this was that transition time where he was kind of going from being like a real bad heel. You know, it always goes back to me, you know, David Flair, training in the training center. Come on, boy. And just takes him into the... what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm kicking your ass.
I'm kicking your ass, son. Kicking your ass, son. And then he's yelling at Dr. Pritchard.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fuck off, Pritchard. Tells him to go, I think he might have said fuck off. I don't know if he said piss off or something, but it was just something. Why are you doing this?
He slams the door and goes, time to go to school.
Time to go to school.
Something from a prison movie. You're like, what is this? What are we watching here?
Oh no, what happened to X-Pac?
Oh, no.
He went through... Oh, who did this?
Oh, man.
That's a nasty looking table.
It's an old school. That's like a coffee table.
Yeah, that's a coffee table book on a coffee table.
Yeah, no, I agree. This NWO was a weird time. I remember like 6 months earlier, No Way Out, 2002.
Yeah.
Out comes Hogan.
We are going to inject.
I'm like, yes, here we go. And that was
we talked about
2 months.
It's been on our show.
Yeah.
I'm going to inject a lethal dose of the NWO into this WWE bloodstream. It's like, what the fuck? Who's coming?
Yeah.
Hogan?
Well, it got us to Mania, and then by then it's like, yeah, Hogan's a face, get the red and yellow, we're going that route now, which left the Outsiders together. And then Hogan goes good, X-Pac returns, we get the kind of trilogy, the trio of the NWO.
Hall had to leave and get his life together and join up with DDP, which is probably the best thing he did.
Big Show joined in when he turned on Stone Cold on one of the Raws, and then
Yes,
Flair
he did.
joined. Remember that? There was that weird time where Flair joined, and you're like,
yep.
Why would
Flair associated?
He
hated them.
And Flair joined them to get to Stone Cold or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at this big fella. Look at him. Some WCW action here. Referee and the
absolutely. Yep. Little Charles Robinson.
Shit.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
We're going to fly, boy. We're going to fly.
And this is that time with Big Show. It's like, what do you want to work? Face, heel? What do you want to do? We're going to make you turn on this guy. What for? Just the reason.
Just reason. It's the Arn Anderson as well, too.
No reason.
Yeah. And that was always with Arn Anderson when he used to speak about the Big Show or Paul White on his show. He's like, he's a giant, Conrad. He is a giant. He should always be the heel. You look at him. You don't want him going out high-fiving people, being nice. He is a heel. He needs to be the bad guy. You want to see the little guy get beat up by the big guy, and then the little guy wins.
Yeah.
So every time I see him,
it's like he's so big he doesn't need a partner. Like, why would he need to go after the tag team titles for? And everyone he's teamed with has been smaller than him. So why would he need a friend? He just be a.
He could go into the ring, He could take on the tag champs, pin the tag champs, and then walk out with 2 belts. Yep. I would have loved that if one time they actually did that with him. But there was no way they would do it. It'd be silly. But it's like, and then the week after, you have a title shot, and he loses because the
nice.
Fucking hell, nice.
Yeah, so I was watching some old 97, 98 Giant recently on Nitro, and there was that one where he leapt out of the ring. Have you ever seen that? When he leapt out of the ring. And he kept running. It's like one motion. He jumped the top rope, lands on his feet, and just bolts up the ramp. I'm like, God, he was so agile.
Agile, big man.
Yeah.
Yep. fuck, that was a splat.
Because he's really changed a lot. Like, when he debuted in WWE, he was quite thin. Like, in that 98 St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And then when he came back in, like, Rumble 01, he was like beefcake. Like,
oh,
big,
my God.
big boy.
Shaved head, big beard, tattoos. It's like, man, what the fuck happened?
And then he had the head shave gimmick with Kurt Angle where he got shot with a tranquilizer dart.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use the R word.
Let's shoot him with a dart.
Kurt Angle, he raped me. Sorry? He raped what he did. What he did was rape. Okay. Why are we saying that word? Can we not say that word? Stop. I think you knocked him out.
Mm. But I remember when he got shot, he gets shot in the back and then he like falls to one knee. And then he falls to the other knee and he's drooling and then he just falls and then they shave his head and you're like, this is cool, man. This is wrestling with guns.
Still the funniest one, Big Show, was William Regal using the power of the punch and then clocking Big Show and then Big Show falling on Regal.
Off the rope.
Flattening him, getting the 1, 2, 3, and then not... You could tell that, like, shows up, I'm not moving. You want me to act like I've been knocked out by brass knucks? Sure. It's a spin and Rooney. Ducky, ducky, quack, quack.
I think it was Cody Rhodes' podcast. I remember he has a couple of chats about his time with the Big Show when they worked their IC title feud for that short time. And there's some funny stories there about how, like, there were certain spots in the match that, like, Cody didn't want to work. And Big Show's like, okay, we don't have to work it. And then when they got in the ring, he made him work it. Like, just certain, I think it was the chops and stuff like that. Like, we're going to do it because I know it annoys you. Not that I don't want to. I want to. I'm going to annoy you. So,
okay,
there he is.
I'm going to kick his ass. Kick his ass, Seabass.
See, this isn't the Raw where we get the Booker T thing when he sings HBK's song backstage. Book.
I'm just a Booker man. Booker T. Fantastic.
And just Kevin Nash no-selling reading the newspaper on the side.
Oh, he's laughing. So's Kid. So's
there we go. You son of a bitch. And it makes you think too, like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, Shawn's never going to wrestle again. Like, he was out. Shawn's the GM. He was the GM guy taking on McMahon. And then it's like, oh, he's back. Little did we know he would be wrestling a month after this and go on for years.
Yes.
All of those great matches, the Mania matches, the matches with Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, Triple H, World Heavyweight Champion as well, John Cena matches.
Teaming up with Triple H doing the glow sticks of DX, that version of them.
They had like 3 different variations of it too. And then we covered his retirement, didn't we? I think we covered their Mania against Taker last year. I think we did that for Mania.
Sure did. He and Ric Flair, their match as well too. The retirement.
It is weird seeing him in an NWO shirt.
Yeah, but again, it was like, how do we get Shawn back? How can we get you back into... He is so sweaty. He's sweating under those hot lights he is.
I think it's like, who do I trust? Who am I looking at?
Yeah, I don't trust any of you motherfuckers.
And like, I'll just compare them. They're not the same storyline, but it kind of goes back to like when an injury stuffs everything up. Like the Vision.
Absolutely.
Like
absolutely.
Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, like was it Austin Theory? Like everyone just gets hurt. Like it's just this feud is not working. This whole
dysfunction
is not.
It's cursed.
Bit. It's just not working. Yeah.
Yep. No snake bit.
And And like even with this, like I don't know where this was going to go. Like if Nash never got hurt, what was the plan? Were you going to do Click with Hunter? Like what were we going to do with this? And even people saying that Nash just was using it like as a way to get out. Like he, I didn't want to work, so I blew out my quad so I could get out of there. Others say
I tripped over it. Yeah. I actually and I actually had a maneuver. I actually know how to practice with my body. It's tearing off a muscle off the bone. That's how I tear my quad. It's not that bad. I actually can like click it back in later when we got to the back. But that's how I do, guys. Yeah.
So I missed what he was saying. I don't know if he was saying like we're trying to get Hunter to join or something. Is he? They haven't mentioned it yet.
Joining up the Click.
Here we go. Is it Triple H?
Yeah.
He's really selling this, isn't he? He's really just...
Absolutely. Yeah. That'd be wild.
Yeah. It sounds like a storyline in like a 2K game. Like, what if Triple H joined the NWO and yeah.
We're going back old DX.
Do you have Hunter and Sean team up, and then the NWO don't like DX being there, so then you do NWO versus DX and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Huh? What the?
Kiss and makeup. I want to see two sweaty giant men.
Kiss.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
yes.
Well, we better.
I'm going to grease my hands up. Yeah. I love you. Dude. I love you too, brother.
Oh.
Super kick. And you're the problem.
Here we go. There's that.
Oh.
What I would have loved as he went to do the handshake, I would have loved if just Nash had his fingers crossed at the back, just as he does the pull in to say, yeah, but just behind, no.
That's an old Diesel and Shawn Michaels antics.
He like pull, if he had his fingers crossed at the back.
Kick.
Even Sean's like, I just kicked you. All right.
And I'm out. God, I hate this shit. All right, and I'm going to do this program with Hunter, and then I'm going to go become World Heavyweight Champion.
He's looking at the camera as well there. Sean's eyes are like...
Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, he's looking at it. Is the camera there?
And that was a classic, man. Like the Hunter-Sean match. Like we should do that one day. That was an absolute classic. Unsanctioned, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Look at these two, man.
Very much, the mob boss, and he's one dude that always is in his corner, protected him through all this bullshit. You know, he could have stepped away at any time to be part of WCW or another company, but he is again being that one loyal, somewhat soldier to Vince McMahon.
Even there's that video of Vince where it's like, tell us about the Undertaker, and it's it gets all teared up. I'm like,
that's something special.
Like, what's that from? And then I saw the video. I'm like, oh, it's Taker he's talking about. That's why he's getting emotional.
Undertaker rocking the Sarah tattoo on the throat there.
Oh yeah.
He don't have that no more.
Yeah. Just one jab, just hits Vince, just a little. Oh.
That would fucking hurt.
Just a quick little jab like that. Oh. You okay? Yep.
Nah.
Keep it in.
Keep it in. Just keep it rolling, Bruce. Just keep it rolling. God damn it.
So he was saying that the next event, Vengeance, if the
Yes.
Undertaker beats Jeff Hardy tonight,
What do you
we're
mean,
gonna get
if?
The Rock versus Taker. Should I do that hairstyle now when I grow my hair out?
Are you doing
Do the
Jeff or are you
Hardy.
doing Matt?
Do the Matt.
Oh,
Mm.
it's Lita. It's the lovely Lita. You do what you do
I
best.
reckon I could do that. So I trim the sides, get a bit of a sideburn in. I like having a beard though. I don't think I can do the goatee. Just the goatee though. Hey. Yep.
Dead man walking.
Main event time, eh?
Main event.
It's been a good
Coming
show.
down on his brum brum.
Well, here's the thing, like, looking at the Undisputed title, close your eyes, the belt's there, who do you see? Because it's a belt that was there for quite a while. It was there all
Brock
the way to John
Lesnar.
Cena.
Brock Lesnar. Undertaker here. Triple H, of course. Hulk Hogan. Hogan and v Triple H. That was for this belt. That was cool.
Backlash, that was Backlash 02. We've covered that, guys.
Yep. Trying to think of anybody. Bradshaw, of course. Ed Guerrero, of course.
Well,
Now,
Cena was the
there's a
last one to have
parallel-
it.
Yes, he was. There's a parallel universe out there where Jeff Hardy won this match against The Undertaker, and it was Jeff Hardy and Stone Cold Steve Austin at Vengeance.
Somewhere, guys. Earth 7.
Somewhere in another universe. Yeah, this is a universe 100051, and then I think it's universe 5327. Jeff Hardy. Don't touch
Oh,
the man.
no, dude.
What's it?
Look at this.
What are you doing?
What do you do to it?
You touched it with your dirtiness.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there was that funny time where, like, I remember there was an episode on Something to Wrestle With, like the really early time, where they said that there was a rumor going around that the Undisputed title actually had variations to it. That there was a big version. That there was a time when Hogan was champion, and I think it was Triple H, where there's photos of them with a big belt. Like, same title, but a bigger version. Because there was some belief that the belt just didn't look believable being small on certain people. So they customized variations to make it look big. And I've seen photos of it. There's one with Hogan. It's on his arm, and it looks like 2 times bigger than the belt they have here.
That's probably what they've done. There's always those variations of belts out there. You could, think about getting and designing for yourself. And again, you look at the belt. It is a tiny belt.
Yeah.
So, and if you've got it on the waist of a big dude, like in Hogan, of course, and Triple H, of
Well,
course.
even Taker, it looks small when he comes out.
It does, yeah.
Because it's not the oval title. It's not the winged eagle. It's not the big gold. Like, that just jumps out. Like, boom, there it is. You're like, oh, what's that? I like the look of it. It's just a smaller championship.
Yeah.
I remember that shot. I think it's a picture of Hogan. It's Hogan on the last time you see Hogan holding the Undisputed title with the WWF scratch logo on the bottom corner on the show.
Yep.
And that's the last shot of, like, WWF. And then we go through to, WWE. But I would say when I look at that belt, I think of The Rock, even though it was only a short time. I think when he won the belt at Vengeance, and we get that Rock matchup. Yeah.
Yep.
You fell over then.
Getting comfortable. It's late and I'm getting tired, and it's nearly time for bed for this old man.
Look out,
Got my screen here and I've got Thom here. Here we go.
Shit. Is that belt in the SmackDown game?
Yep. All the belt. Yeah. That's one of the belt. Yeah. It's one of the Legends belts.
It's the one I always would buy, and I would like replace that as like the world title, like replace the spinner with that belt.
I think currently I've got Rock as the champion. Is rolling as Rock of early 2000s, not the Brahma Bull champion.
Nice.
I think I put him in a ladder match against Hunter, and those two had a. But yeah, talking about the game, of course, and just saying that yes, I have AEW wrestlers in the.
Oh, I think after you're saying you have Fight Forever.
I do have Fight Forever, but I don't. I just haven't downloaded it in quite a while.
Have you actually played it?
Yeah,
I've only played a little bit of it. Yeah.
I played it. I streamed it. I think there's a stream out. It's no longer on my channel anymore because after so many days, I think it was like after like 3 months it was on. I could download it again. I could do a stream if I wanted to. It's not good.
I bought it when it first came out. Yeah, it's kind of in the middle. Like it's not like there's some things it does well, others where it feels really bland. And I think I had it for probably a month and a bit, and I just returned it, got my cash back, and just got something else. I remember when you did it. You sent a photo to us and me and the boys in the group chat, and we're like, "Hey, good on you, good on you." You're the only one that got it, did you? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well done. Wow, well done. This is a weird thing to see. Look at this. This man's a giant. Take her on the ladder.
See, I don't even remember Taker ever having a ladder match. Like you think of Ministry Taker, I don't remember a ladder match.
Why
Taker,
would
Dead Man, Old Time? I don't remember at all.
Why would a 6-foot man want to be in a ladder match? That was like the weird thing about.
Look at JR.
Come on, man! You're bringing this kid here.
Is that because he's better than me?
Is that you better than me? What?
You're gonna kiss his ass. The Vince McMahon
Drop
Kiss My
trowel.
Ass Club. Oh,
very disturbing.
And there's probably a list out there, guys, with all the people that did it.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, geez, Lillian. Look out.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
Lillian, move.
Take your time. Work your match. I won't tell you off. So.
Why is the referee there? There's no need. Fuck off.
Oh.
Earl just wants to be on the camera. Get the fuck out of the way, Earl.
Shit. Yeah, have you bought the new game yet? Or are you still waiting for it to drop down a bit?
I'm contemplating. There's one version that's on a I think it's like half price.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about or contemplating, but the full version with all the things and all the other wrestling is so you can get to it is still a whopping $250.
Good Lord. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw in the Xbox store that it's half the standard version, like the normal.
That's it.
I think it's like 56, half price, from being like 102 or something like that, instead of 56. And I was tempted, but I'm like, I'm a type of guy, when I buy a game, I like to have the whole thing. And I'm like, I just don't have the funds to fork out $200+ for a game.
No. And I still think that later on this week, guys, I will be on Twitch and I will be doing the SummerSlam prediction watch along, but I won't be playing it on 2K26. I'll be playing 2K25 because look, if someone out there wants to go out and buy that with me, I'd be very grateful. But no, I ain't doing it.
Well, that's like me with my UFC content. I don't have UFC
Yeah.
6. I don't have enough money to buy it straight up.
No,
So I'm still
fuck
doing
that
UFC
noise.
4, UFC 5 content, and I'm like, I just don't have the funds for it. And as Alan said, if you want to donate, we could buy
Yeah.
games. If guys, so send it to me, and I'll give it to Alan. Tom,
Yeah.
you've been buying all these games. Tom, where do you get the money from? I don't know. I'm just
I don't know what you
keeping all
talk.
the cash.
What's all the money to this? What money?
I've got a gold chain on, gold glasses, a crown.
What is up, my
money?
pimps?
What money?
What is up, my
A new
homie
mic, a
G's?
whole mic setup, a whole different setup, better webcam. You're like,
I'm like,
where
what
you get
the
this money
fuck,
from?
man? What happened? Where's this money? Don't ask. Are you
got
selling
gold
feet
tooth,
pics?
earrings.
Go all across here. I got my grill on.
Been wrapped up in that ladder. Oh, whoa! Did he slip then, or was that
No, that was like a
worked kick? But he didn't actually kick.
that was a work kick that it looked a little.
Oh shit! Look at this. No,
This is not nice.
no.
No need for.
Oh Jesus!
Even though
He
that
does have
even
that
hurt
top
Mark.
ladder in a good way, though. He's got that on the rope, so the rope took the brunt of that too.
I think he might have. He's like, that was a fucking bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck did I say yes to this match? That's right, because I kiss Vince's ass the best.
And like talking
Oh
about
no, I'm
people,
gonna
you
cook his
know,
ass.
people doing the thing and going, why? When they covered it in Unreal, Seth doing that diving headbutt onto Cody.
I remember.
Yeah.
Exactly. I remember watching that, and then again, I watched the Unreal is one of the things that the missus likes to watch with me, and she watched it and she goes, "Why the fuck would you do that?" I went, "I know." I said, "I remember watching that live. Luckily, the kid was in the room, and I remember going, what the fuck was that, man?" And then
Well,
you
we
hear,
did it together.
"Oh, fuck."
You and I did a watch along of it.
That's right.
Live.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's
It
right.
was
Sorry,
like,
yeah.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning for us, and like that made us
It
wake
was.
up. We're like, "What the hell? What was that for? Why would you do that? Why would you say?"
I totally spaced it. Yeah, that
wanna
you
do
and
a
I, we
diving
actually,
headbutt? Yeah.
yeah. I think the only thing that really stuck in my head that night was the AJ and John Cena match.
Mm.
Man,
here's
that
the
was a
funny
thing of
thing.
fucking beauty.
When watching that episode and seeing that match, I don't even remember you and I watching that match. But then when I saw the Cody Seth thing, I'm like, oh yeah, you and I watched that. But I'm like, why do I have no memory of the Cena Styles matchup? And I went back and watched it, and I'm like, we literally have done this. And I don't
We
remember
literally,
you and I watching it, reacting to all the spots, all the different moves. I'm like, I have
Yep.
no memory that we covered this match. I remember the show, but not the match. Yeah.
it was late. It was very late for us over here.
Jesus. Nope.
Jeez, what a hard kick.
So in another world, Jeff Hardy won and took on The Rock at Vengeance.
True. Yep.
Or Jeff Hardy won and took on Kurt Angle and The Rock at Vengeance, because it was a triple threat.
Oh,
That's a big one.
that was he got the cock, he got the balls, he got the gooch. He even got if he had one of those little pointy. If he had those pointy boots like the Iron Sheik, he would have also got the asshole. Oh, Baba, I'm going to break your back and make you humble. Look at my boots.
I don't think he ever took those boots off. I think he always had them. They were his get around
What, you
boots,
think
I reckon.
What, those type of spiky boots that Sheiky Baby had?
Well, he always had the red shoes. I'm like, if you
That's what I'm
had
talking
shoes
about, the
like
spiky
that, I would
boots.
always wear them. Yeah.
Oh, fucking oath. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh shit, got the big boy.
There's the big one. God damn.
That was pretty cool, that spot there where he used the springboard of the ladder to get out the ring. That was pretty cool. Here's the thing. In the new games, do you have these ladders? Like, do you have ladder choice? Or is this always the default ladder?
One generic ladder. And
Okay.
you can do one particular thing with the ladder is that you can put them into the corners and then you can throw the person through it. Or you can, on the side camera, you can actually pull a ladder out, put it on top of the announce table. Oh, here we go. Powerbomb.
Shit, look at this.
Eugene.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, heads. Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Go, Jeff.
Make yourself famous, kid.
And this is good selling too.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
Listen to the crowd.
Yeah.
There's hope.
Oh no. Got the chair. Give him some
Get
hope,
up there, you
man.
bastard.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh,
Just yanks him down.
come here, boy.
In the game,
He
do the
had his
ladders
hand on
break?
it.
Like, do they just fade
Yes,
away?
you can break them.
Okay.
If you set them up in a particular way. But that was what I was saying, is if you set up a ladder underneath, on top of the announce table, you can put someone on top of the actual ladder, climb to the top rope. He's still alive. He's still alive and kicking.
He's got the... Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's nasty.
Not as good as the Triple H sledgehammer at Mania.
Wait for it. Wait
It's
for
up
it.
there.
Wait for it.
Far out.
That's
Give you
not
a
head.
heads up,
That's all
guys.
here.
This is not a YouTube version that we're watching where the chair would
No.
be paused. This is on Daily Motion. I
Yeah.
think I got this. So
Then we got this on the daily fucking motion, baby.
we get no pause on the chair shots.
No.
He's so close. Go. He's
Yeah,
touching it.
Look at that. He
really
touched it. He touched it.
Oh. Him hanging on. It's a great matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Make yourself
Like,
famous,
it's
kid.
one of
It
those
was just
near falls. Like, even though it wasn't a pin, it was a near fall of like Jeff nearly winning the title. It was like that one
Yeah.
when Neville took on Rollins for the WWE title
yes,
on one of the old Raws.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Chokeslam from the top.
and look, Undertaker's not even up to
There we
the.
go.
He's a few steps up.
Hmm.
Yeah, walk down. Oh man, be careful. And even he looks wrecked.
Yeah.
He was in a war against this young guy.
We want you to work a ladder matchup. Okay. Offense?
Uh,
Oh, no, you'll probably have a lot of defense. Jeff's going to go at you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
Cool. He's going to lay it in, and you're going to lay it in. Okay. He
What
looks
was your
wrecked.
thoughts on Biker Taker? Do you like Biker Taker?
It was scary, but
Hmm.
you could have maybe changed his name. It's like when you think of a brooding bikie, you don't need to go name him the Undertaker. You could have gone back and called him Mean Mark.
Yeah.
You know, that was his other name. But I like the Undertaker. Even the Undertaker coming up closer to this, when they started putting the lyrics of the Evil Red.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Look at this. Like, they could have gone down the route to do a whole name and do, like, Big Evil Mark Calloway.
Yeah,
Like-
that would have been great.
Or The
Yeah.
Undertaker Mark Calloway or something like that. Because he was Big
Yeah.
Evil. That's what they were calling him here. So,
Yeah, just call him Big Evil.
yeah.
But yeah, but this is closer to the real, the man,
Hmm.
Mark Calloway.
Yeah. Because he did this gimmick
Well,
till what, 2003 when Vince Buried Alive matchup.
The Buried Alive
Turned to
match on
take
SmackDown.
No, Survivor Series.
Oh, sorry,
Kane
Survivor
came
Series,
out,
yeah.
They had the fire and they buried him, and then he
Oh,
came
here we
back
go.
and took on Kane. Yeah.
You haven't got the Undertaker.
See this? When I'm upset at Alan for being mean to me, that's how my voice happens when I try to when I argue with Alan.
This was circa Thom between the ages of 10 to about 16. And at our parents' house, we had to share a room together until, oh God. He said,
Yeah.
I hate you, Alan.
I'm
gonna take you on.
Worked up, and I would stress out.
Oh,
and
my
cry.
God. He'd cry. He turned red in the face. And what would I do? I didn't console him or anything. I didn't say, I love you, brother. I'm not going to do what The Undertaker does here with Jeff. What did I do? I used to laugh at him.
Yeah. Or
I used
he
to
would
laugh
hold
at
my
his
hand
fucking
up,
pain.
and then he would pinch under my arm, like pinch burn, just a little pinchy.
Yeah, and I would do the twist thing,
False
where
hope.
you turn the skin, and it leaves a mark for like a good couple of days.
Yeah.
And like getting that fired up, he would swear,
Mm.
and then I would go and tell Dad, and Dad was, there was a no swearing policy in the house, so he would get,
What was it? What did you say, Tom?
what word did you use? You called him. Oh, did you? Yeah, Dad. He also called me the F word. No, I didn't. I don't even know what that word means. And they goes, well, I'm going to have to give you the belt. And Tom would take the belt.
Catch you later. I'm out.
I would just walk out. Biggest fucking smile. I was like ear to ear. I was a horrible big brother.
Well, there we go, bro. Any final comments on that one?
Fantastic show, I must say. Haven't watched this. I've watched The Undertaker and Jeff Hardy ladder match several times, but the other matches that we saw tonight, like with the Dudleys v. Benoit and Guerrero, didn't even know that was happening, but that was good to go back. We had the another one was RVD and Regal. That was fun to watch. So yeah, Jeff Hardy here was a bit too much. I'm ready to fight. We're gonna take on the Undertaker. And then he climbs up that railing around Terry and climbs up the ladder. And you're like, all right, calm down. We're all adults here, mate. What the fuck is he doing? Control your child.
He's up there again. Come on, Jeff.
I'm not dealing with him now. You go deal with him. He is not. No, we're not having this in the house. What do you think, Tom?
No, I enjoyed it. I actually liked the Flair Lesnar. That was a good opener. Like to actually have those two eras of wrestling actually clash.
Yep.
Like going into his 50s Flair, taking on an early 20s Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
And then to have the main event also feature young talent and a veteran. So bookended by a great main event. Where can people find you, Al?
Right down here, TTV, Alan Ross, 84, TBK. That's my Twitch channel, where I will be up in a couple of days. So come along and watch some simulated wrestling, if you will. Maybe some Fortnite content, maybe some Marvel Rivals content. Is there anything else I'm thinking about doing? Just for the time being, I'll see how we go. Might be a bit, go out there on the limb and might do some Scrat's Nutty Adventure stream from Ice Age. Watch this space, guys. No camera, no microphone, just a grown-ass man playing as a rat from the Ice Age.
Just pure gameplay.
Just absolute game, just absolute horseshit.
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Well, guys, you can check us out on the BroKast. TheBrokast, the BroKast Podcast and Gaming on YouTube. You can check out all of our gaming content, UFC Fight Nights, UFC What Ifs, and also the TBK Vault. And talking about TBK Vault, coming up, I actually think it's this weekend. So this episode's coming out on Tuesday, and then the weekend being SummerSlam. I thought, let's go back to the TBK Vault. And I'm thinking about putting up WWF SummerSlam 1998. It's considered one of our longest episodes that we did.
Longest show ever.
I took out the long part, which was like the pre-show where we did like a whole talk about the card, the predictions, and I've just got the show. So just the SummerSlam show from start to finish, guys. If you want to listen to the whole thing, go back about 10 years where we did that.
It goes for 6 hours. For real. It was one of our longest shows fucking ever.
Yeah. And that was a day where we were like here and we were like, let's just take a day and we'll just record a block of stuff. I think we got that show and like one episode of like, my God, because we had no time left.
I got in trouble that day too because I was away for I didn't tell I said to you, the missus, 2 hours tops, babe. That's while I'm doing it. I'm hanging out with Thom today. And then next minute, she's like, you've been gone for 7 hours. I was like, we were having fun. We were doing content. you have a child. I'm like, oh, sorry, babe. Sorry, I'll come inside now.
The BroKast is life. Okay, stop.
That's what you will never understand. As a strong male, you will never understand this. Woman, I'm Logan Paul and that other fuckstick that got in trouble. As a podcasting male, that's how we roll. Oh. Yeah, no. And if you're an incel male and you do that type of podcast, fuck you.
Well, on that note, guys, I'm just watching the clock. We've got 90 seconds before we hit the 2-hour mark. And this
Little
episode
dick.
will then not end. So, as we say, each and every episode, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or
good night.
Yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. Now we're going to go back and listen to a classic TBK moment.
look at that big earring on Big Show's picture.
Yeah.
Massive golden earring.
Don't think it's really an earring. I think it's a piercing.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Well,
What's the difference?
Well, it's probably not for his ear.
Cockring.
Yes, that's all right. Cockring. Yes. See, you know your cockring as well. And that gentleman, Democracy Manifest, rocked up on Botchamania.
Did he?
Yes.
Yes. What? Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
After listening to the BroKast, they thought, let's I
don't think Matthew's listening to the BroKast anytime soon going, Democracy Manifest.
Oh.